Hi everyone and welcome back to Ranch of Rivershine. So the little pop-up we had there was to say that our Timothy hay is ready, so we will go and collect that in a minute. But let's see if we get any quests today. Oh, yes! Yes! Good day, Wolfie. I've drawn up new plans that you might be interested in. A fertility pasture. It would allow you to bring two of your own horses together if you'd like to start raising foals. Visit my lumberyard in Pine Forest whenever you'd like me to start construction. Okay, so what I am going to do, because once we breed Willow, that's like Willow out of action basically. So I'm going to take Willow, do the last race that she hasn't done yet, and then um brain can't multitask. And then we will go over to the lumberyard and we will be able to tonight, hopefully, put them both in the fertility pasture and maybe have a pregnant mare tomorrow. But this does leave us in a bit of a conundrum in terms of what we do next, because the horses, for the most part, are trained. They've each got a couple of potential points left, which I'm hoping I will use up Willow's today. Yeah, she's only got one, because I don't want her to lose it while she's just out in the pasture, because she will be on full pasture turnout when she is pregnant. That way I don't have to, as horrible as it sounds, feed her. Um, So let's get on her. I'll deal with Diesel when we get back. Um, yeah, and obviously Diesel's only got a couple of points. He can do the races every day, but in terms of sort of progress with him, he's really sorry if that loud bang came through. I just hit my foot razor. Um, yeah, in terms of the potential points with him, he is maxed. There we go. She's maxed. So, well, he's not maxed. He's got again a couple of points, but nothing to write home about. So I'm not sure if we should buy a new horse or if we should hold out for wild horses. And this might be something I sort of try and work out between this episode and the next episode in terms of when wild horses gets unlocked. I might actually... Oh, do you know what? Once I've done this race, I'll just Google it quickly on my phone. Because if we're not going to unlock wild horses for, say, another 5-6 days, we may as well... That was a bad move because I wasn't paying attention. We may as well go to the auction and get another auction horse, not so much to be bred or anything like that, not so much looking for its stats, but one that we can train up, do the races, and sell for a little bit of profit. But I don't want to do that if wild horses are like on the horizon for us. Oh, but then even when we unlock wild horses, we oh my god, brain! Even once we unlock wild horses, it could be a few days before we actually get one come available. And we don't need the stall for the foal for 14 days. Oh, do you know what? We'll go and do this with Willow. And then we'll take Willow back. And then I think we might bring Diesel in, do a race, and have a little look-see at the auction. I'm going the wrong way. I need to be going to Pine Forest, which is on my land. So I didn't really need to bring Willow in. Well, I did, because I needed to do that race with her. But it also depends how much this fertility pasture is going to cost us, because if this fertility pasture is muy expensive, we might not have the money for an auction horse. But we'll figure it out. I think potentially we might buy another horse today, just so that we've got something to train up, a little project to keep us going. Because I don't want the episodes to get to a point where we're doing like 3 or 4 days in an episode and all I'm doing in that time is racing. Now there may be a time where that happens, like if we're specifically waiting for a foal to be born or something like that, but not at this early stage of the game. I think with the auction horse, I'm not necessarily going to go like a really expensive one or one that's got like Willow and Diesel I kind of cherry picked for certain things. But I think anything that's got like some potential that we can work with will be fine. And this is the endure. No, is that the endurance one? Yeah, that's the endurance arena. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, just something that's got a bit of potential we can work up. Probably not loads of potential, to be honest, because I don't want to spend a huge amount of time on it. I'd like to get it trained, do a few races, sell it on, make a bit of a profit. And also it's going to bring us a bit more money. And yes, we have to spend money, but it will, in the long run, bring us some extra money in. Hello, kind sir. We'll do a chat first. I'm really busy with a secret project right now. Can we talk later? Wait, okay, I'll tell you. But don't mention it to anyone, especially Jay. I've only got the plans drawn up so far, but take a look. It's a wooden trinket box to store small things in. I'm debating between cherry wood and walnut. Cherry is nice because it ages well, but walnut has a richer tone. And don't even get me started on the inlay design. I'm stressed out making decisions with my mentor's input. I'm really sorry, I don't know how that came through on the mic. I didn't even consider the mic before I did that. I'm really sorry. Now that I think about it, he would have definitely gone with Cherry. So yeah, Cherry it is. Pretending that my mentor is still here helps at least. Ah, Wolfie, I'm sure you've been very excited to see these plans. I can now build a fertility pasture at your ranch. This will allow you to pick 2 of your own horses and breed them together. And if you're lucky, you'll have a foal to raise on your ranch. Now, there's a bit more you need to know about raising foals, but I might not be the best person to help you with that. I'm sure you'll get all the help you need along the way, just from someone else. Well, time to take a look at what I have in store. Fertility pasture. Oh, it's only 4.5. Yeah, go for it. All right, I hope to see you around. Okay, so that leads me to believe that there is another quest tomorrow. Now, I was going to very quickly Google, when do wild horses get unlocked? Ranch of Rivershine. Day 18 after receiving a letter from Jay. Okay, so we've still got a while to go. That's that checked. So let's head back to the ranch, pick up Diesel. I'm actually going to... I get lost in this place, so I'm going to go to the entrance. Pick up Diesel, and we will go and have a look in the auction and see. I mean, if there's a fun coat colour, I have no preference over anything in this situation. We'll just see what there is. I don't want to spend too much. I'm thinking preferably like less than 5 grand, because that will give us an opportunity to make a profit on it. Oh, I'm really not paying attention. It's because she's fully trained now, and I'm like, I can just run. I can't just run. I still run out of stamina and have to allow it to build back up. Right, that's you done for the day. You can actually go to pasture because you are going to be in the pasture for a while now. Diesel, it's your turn. So we will clean you all up. Straw. A soft brush. And also, because I'm going to put them in the fertility pasture, Diesel won't have full energy tomorrow. So I'll be able to go and do like a race with him, and then we can work on training the new horse. You can have some Timothy hay. But we have to go and buy you a new companion. And again, he's only got a few points left, so just sort of endurance, speed, any of those things, bit of flexibility. Oh, crash into a wall. Whatever it decides to go into, I'm not too worried about his final potential points. Sort of he's evened out how I like it. So this is just, like I say, speed or endurance are probably the best ones because of out the way, chickens. Ah, because they help all round with, so like speed helps with every gate, endurance helps with our stamina. You stay there, I'm going to the auction house. Let's see what we've got. So we are wild horses, aren't we? So we've got a 16 one-hand adult stallion, red bay, swift, mentor, collector, find gold while riding, 18-8, 17-8. Not the best thing I've seen. What's next? 16-hand adult stallion onyx black. Your price, oh, it's because you've got a lot of potential and good stats. You run the risk of going into the 5 grand region. Chestnut stallion. Loses less energy per competition. Fertile. Trains flexibility faster. You've got a good head start in jump. No. I'm thinking bay. Oh, a dark chestnut though. Gain extra speed during competitions. Never poops. Twice as fast. You need a bit more potential than that. A bit more of a boost. A black 15-2 adult mare, Chunky Winter. Affectionate, always clean and competitive. See, you're good apart from your jump, and as we experienced last episode, jump can be tedious. Why all the black horses? Do you know? I'm just vetoing you because you're black. Give me a bay. So now we've got a pearl black, a rather expensive pearl black. To Taranau. Light bay. Okay, a 15-3 adult stallion, light bay. You're very pretty. You train flexibility faster, you never poop, and you gain bonus statue points from competition. 5. No. No. Nope. A red bay. 16-1 stallion. Fierce desert. Oh, you're so expensive though. Oh, but you're so worth it. You sell for more. You're fluffy. Okay, we're going to bid, but we're not going to be ridiculous, okay? I am setting a limit of 5,300. Okay. Oh, if I bid again, I'm gonna go. Okay, last bid. Okay, we got it. This is our new stallion that we're going to train. You never know. I might, if I really, really like him, I might have a baby from him afterwards. Okay, come on. We got to go see our new stallion. Do some training with him. Very important. The fact that you still... How many potential points do you still have? Okay, none. We're just working out the last points just being worked out. If I can get it in endurance, that would be fantastic. Okay, there we go. It's a weird thing when you go through the gates. As soon as you start moving, it doesn't instantly start training. There we go. There is no way you still think you have potential. Oh my god, you actually still think you have potential. Is this ever going to end? There we go. Right, it ended. It ended. Right, you... actually, no, I'm going to keep you there because... I don't remember if when I take you out of the fertility pasture, it'll put you back to where you were. But let's go set these guys up to breed. And then we'll do a bit of training with our new horse. Willow, Diesel, fantastic. Willow and Diesel have a 76% chance of pairing. Okay, so we might not be pregnant tomorrow, but we're going to keep our hopes up that we are going to be welcoming our first little baby. And obviously we have this beautiful project horse in the meantime. Please do not paw the ground. We'll just feed you up. Okay. We will call you... let's call you Rockstar. That's cute. And there we go. Rockstar. Okay, so 13, 17, 19, 18. So, I mean, I think the goal is to get everything to 20 and then reassess. So let's... we need to do a bit of jump. We need some flexibility. We need a bit of everything at the moment. I think, was jump the lowest? Did I make this mistake again? No, jump's actually not. Flexibility is. Okay. Over that. That's the endurance. Was that the only point I needed? Yeah. Okay. So we're down to speed. Canter only. Now I'm trying to get the flexibility to come up. And it's not coming up. There we go. Okay, we got a point in speed. I think we can do one more point in speed. You're a very big, tall horse. That's flexibility. These points will go up faster than what we have been doing, though, because we're lower. You can tell you have low stamina, though. Okay, let me just... I just want to keep an eye, because speed trains very quickly. So I just want to keep an eye on that speed. Let's do some circles. Try and work on the flexibility at the same time. So if I can get him leveled out to 20, I can then make a plan of what we're going to be able to get him up to. And you never know, he may end up being a horse that stays. But for now, he's just a project. He has got a really cute face marking, though, just over one eye. That's really cute. I don't think I saw that in the auction, because I only saw, like, this side of him. That's another flexibility point. Where are we? 2020, 19, 15. So we'll come over some more jumps. One more point in jump, and then it's all flexibility time. But he is going to sell well in the auction when we come to sell him. I might, depending how he does, what his sort of skills get up to, I might breed him once before we sell him. But that's, I mean, that's 14 days in the future. It's if we want to keep him for 14 days. We've got, so based on what that said, day 18. So we've got 7 days, which would be around the time that she's giving birth until we unlock wild horses. So then assume a few more days until I want to bring one home. Realistically, I don't think we've got the stable space for it at the moment. But let me know your thoughts. Do you like Rockstar? Actually, now I've called him Rockstar and he's got this cute little face marking. It actually really fits. Do you like Rockstar? Do you think we should have a Rockstar baby in the future? Either with Willow or potentially with Willow's little filly if she has one. Or do you think we should just train him up, do his races, and send him back to off to the auction to find his new forever home, having been all trained? Has that jump got up? It has. So we're just down to flexibility. Oh, don't do that. So I'm just going to come out here, and we will just do trot circle here. But yeah, let me know what you guys want us to do, what you want the focus to be, things like that. And then we can make a plan of action from there. I also need you to leave horse names in the comments down below, because we are going to have a lot of horses. And I would like to give them all an actual name. Even the ones we're going to sell, I think, deserve to go to their new home with a name. Not just You are foal number 3. I think we should give them all a cute little name. We're going to be raising them, spending time with them, so we're going to bond with them. Even if that does make it harder when we sell them, that is the nature of what we're doing. That's another flexibility point. I don't think we're going to get flexibility up before I run out of stamina for the day, or energy for the day. But we can at least make a good dent in it, and then we can have a focus tomorrow on flexibility to begin with. And I can still work out roughly where I can get all the points to. It's like the dog and the horse are playing a game of cat and mouse when we do this. Go on, can I get one more point before that energy runs out? Please. I would really, really appreciate one more point before the energy runs out. Yes! Well done, Rockstar. Okay. Let's get you in, and then we can work out. So I think that puts you at 18. Do you need a brush, by the way? You do. Let's give you a brush. La la la. Brushy, brushy, brushy. Little red bay. Very cute. Yeah, you got no added extras. Right, okay, so 2 points into that'll take us to 44. So I can get 10 points in everything, which will get us up to 30, and then I'll have 4 points left over. So about 31 for everything. That's not bad, actually. That makes you better than Willow. So potentially one to keep around, but you know, we'll see what happens. We shall see what happens. But that is where I'm going to leave today's episode, guys. I hope you all enjoyed. I didn't want you to turn around. I hope you all enjoy. Like I said, any suggestions, where you want us to take this playthrough, how you want us to make money, things like that, please leave them in the comments down below, along with your name suggestions. And I will see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.